So how should one look at January 22, 2024? A civilizational moment or a moment for political Hindutva to express itself? Joining me now is Seshadri Chari, senior RSS leader, former editor of The Organizer. He's been associated with the Ram Janmabhoomi movement since the 1980s. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Chari. I want to quote what the Prime Minister said in Ayodhya today. 1,000 years from today, people will talk about this date, this moment, and how great is Lord Ram's grace that we are living in this moment, witnessing it to happen. He seems to suggest this is a civilizational moment. Do you agree with that? Do you believe it's civilization or is it political power?
Yeah, I think what the Prime Minister has said is absolutely right. It is a civilizational moment, Rajdeep. And he is very right in alluding this. If you look at the civilizational happenings in different countries of the world, such things have happened repeatedly. Therefore, he is alluding to that. You remember one thing, in 1950, after the Somnath temple was reconstructed, the President of India, Babu Rajendra Prasad, went and attended the Pran Pratishtha ceremony. And you know, one of the sentences that he made at that time during his speech was, हमने 1000 वर्षों का कलंक मिटा दिया. What does it mean by 1000 वर्षों का कलंक? You know, a great burden on the civilization was removed. That is what he was alluding to. There is a continuity in civilization, and these are all not just buildings. The Ayodhya temple or what was there, the structure, it is not just brick and mortar. It is a representative of our civilizational ethos. Therefore, it was very important for us to regain that monument. It was not just merely a monument. It is a center of faith, what we call Shraddha Kendra. It is a center of faith. Therefore, we are regaining a center of faith. That was what he was alluding to.
You know, it's interesting you're saying that and referring to Rajendra Prasad ji and the Somnath temple, because you will recall that Jawaharlal Nehru, the then Prime Minister, refused to attend because he believed that the political executive should stay away from promoting any one religion. Now you've got the Prime Minister virtually playing the role, some would say, of the head priest during these ceremonies, which is what has led some to believe that this is not just a civilizational moment, as you're calling it, but is actually also a demonstration of political power, or just how religion and politics have now completely, the lines have got blurred.
No, it is not just the Prime Minister. He did not play the role of a priest for that matter. He performed the puja, and when he performed the puja, he was told that you have to undergo certain sort of some rituals, call it traditional rituals or whatever it is. He performed all that. For 11 days, he did it, whatever it is. And he even, he could learn the mantras and all by heart. If you see the clippings, he could recite after the Panditji, whatever he was saying, he could recite everything along with the Panditji. That's a great thing in learning all these things in 11 days. That's a different story, but altogether. But remember one thing, he is not just the Prime Minister of BJP. He is the Prime Minister of the country. He represents the people of this country. He represents Hindus. He represents the civilization. He represents India politically. And it is the duty of the politician. And mind you, Babu Rajendra Prasad was also a politician. He was part and parcel of the freedom movement. He was the President of India. Therefore, it does not say that President or Prime Minister at that level should not attend such programs, number one. Number two, as the Prime Minister, as Narendra Modi is also an individual. He is a Swayamsevak of the RSS. He is a Hindu. He is a believing Hindu. He is a performing Hindu. And he follows all the rituals. Therefore, it is his duty that he represent the people of this country. So he was not just merely representing the government of India. It was not government of India. In fact, the government of India is not spending for Ram Janmabhoomi. The people have spent for this. The trust is spending. The money has been collected by the trust.
Yes, I take your point.
Not the Prime Minister who did it. It is Narendra Damodar Das Modi who did it. And remember one thing.
Yes.
This will go down in history as what Modi did was not that he built this temple all by himself, but there was a team. Now remember one thing, just go back to history. We always say that the Brihadishwar temple was built by Rajaraja Chola. Now, was it Rajaraja Chola who really chiseled the whole building? No, there were a number of people. But it was Rajaraja Chola who restored the civilizational ethos of that time, and the temple stands as a monument for India's civilizational ethos even today, and it will be there for the next thousands of years.